Jovic, Larson, and Jay Rich, they're all back home dealing with their respective injuries. Tobias Harris, he's a guy that averages 2021 NBA draft, his fourth-year pro at Oklahoma State. John, 6'6", 220, averages 24 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. Wang. Now this is the late edition of the schedule and an embarrassingly small crowd here at the Little Caesars Arena. Tip controlled by the Heat. Off we go with or without the fans here in Detroit on another Miami Heat NBA adventure. Maybe they're stuck in traffic, John. Who knows? Cade Cunningham matching up against
play very hard, and they'll play incredibly athletic.
And Asar Thompson starts the night defending Hero. He does switch to Robinson. Hero gets fouled by Tim Hardaway. Pistons have lost 3 of their last 4 at home. They're 6 under the 500 mark for the regular basis from downtown.
Well, just, opportunistically look for it. Doesn't have to be a huge part of his arsenal. And right there, they're playing so far off, and he just stepped right into it.
Cunningham pitching out to Beasley.
And that game over 40%. He typically comes off the bench.
Oh, that was bad defense by Thompson, but Hero missed the open three. This is Jalen Duren, the big young fella. Duren in his 3rd season out of Memphis. Thompson. Oh, Hero went down. Shot clock is down to 5. Here's Beasley. Good help by Ben. Beasley, the 3rd-year point guard out of Purdue. He had been a starter all season. We're 2 minutes in. Pistons with a 2-point lead. Bam surveys it. Makes the contested.
Big man around. He's got the foot speed advantage. Face him up. Attack him off the dribble.
So Bam has the Heat's first 5 points as Hardaway Jr. dropped the Pistons. And yes, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., is in the building.
Of course. He's streaky out there, Tim Jr. He can make them in bunches.
Duncan driving in, runs into a pack of defense, and Thompson with the takeaway. And he loses it to Bam. And Bam got fouled by head coach J.B. Bickerstaff, who was hired on the 3rd of July. Less than 2 weeks after he was just a massive job to turn it around.
It really is. He's a good man for best defensive rating through the first 15 games. They're holding teams to 110 points or less. Last 11 games, they're 27th and 117 points a game. So they've really fallen off there. That's led to them more losing.
Now Bam with first 7 points for the Heat, man. So talented out of Arlington, Texas. Hero on the move for his first bucket.
Those drives will set up his jump shooting game later here as we proceed.
First turnover of the game for Cunningham, and here comes Duncan Robinson. Now Hero sets for the 3. This is Hardaway Jr. with 8.5 minutes left in the first. He'll fire and hit. When his dad was playing for the Heat, went to Palmetto Senior High. Butler on the glass for 2.
Good hard in the league with the touch.
John, he's so efficient. Fewer shots in his last 11 seasons, yet he's shooting a career high 55%. Fontecchio missed it. Duren Smith
with those offensive putbacks.
Pistons have hit 6 of their first 8 shots. Hero down the runway, blocked by Duren. Helps to have a basket protector like Jalen Duren. Cunningham, coast to coast, plus it. But, John, that's what the Pistons do off their defense at downhill as an attacking team led by Cade Cunningham. They have a 6-point lead here in the first quarter as Hero streaks in and finds Bam. Drew Smith, the first sub in for the Heat, finds the cutting Robinson, who rolls it off. And Duren comes down with the Pistons rebound. He's already got 4 boards and a block. Here's Cunningham. Oh, he went right through Drew.
So want to pressure him, try to double team him at times, and he will cough it up.
Pistons have made 8 of their first 10 shots to open this 8-point lead. Jimmy working against Cunningham. Drew Smith. 1 on the shot clock for Bam. And Drew Smith brought in to try to slow down Cunningham. Oh, the cutting Hardaway Jr. bobbled it. Drew Smith with the steal. Now the Heat turn over the Pistons for the 4th time here in the first quarter. That's Duncan. Kaboom.
He cleared himself there with that dribble to the left. He's got such a high arc, great wrist action on that foul throw.
Tim Hardaway Jr. missing from downtown. Bam, clears the glass for the Heat. So Drew Smith, John, not only getting big minutes, he's getting some of the game's most important minutes through this winning streak.
Just does a lot of positive things without having to touch the ball a long period of time.
Hero off glass.
For the 7-footer, Duran lurking around as a shot blocker. You're going full tilt. Tyler able to stop right on the button there and put something up soft with that left hand.
Thompson rings up a triple. That's a Sark Thompson. Ended with blood clots. Shut him down last year in the first part of this year. The Pistons in front by 6. Drew Smith will fire a three. And bury it. Drew Smith, that's his
athletic team and getting pinned on that baseline.
That's one dribble sidestep for Hardaway Jr., but Hero comes down with it. Going against Simone Fontecchio. Here's Duncan. They left him alone. That's a dangerous game to play with a shooter as good as Robinson.
Wow, they were fortunate there. Miscommunication breakdown defensively.
Fontecchio's pass picked off by Bam Adebayo. The pitch for Hero, and off the pump fake, he'll get busy. For the cutting Butler for the...
It's amazing how efficient he is in getting to that free throw. Tough, hard-nosed defense on the defensive end, picking up one of the best perimeter players always and pressuring that ball.
Malik Beasley knocks in that three. All 3 of the shots.
Yeah, he's a catch-and-shoot guy out there beyond the arc. Got to close to him. Anticipate that he's going to take a shot even if you're on him with the hand in his face.
Nice cut by Butler. He lost Cunningham but could not finish it. He does get it back. Hero surrounded with a shot clock at 4. That's love. And here comes Asari Thompson. He's got Fontecchio ahead with him. Oh my! He hung.
Boy, Thompson, a high flyer.
History. Remember, they're both from Oakland, California. They left Oakland and came to high school at Pinecrest School to join Overtime Elite. Now they're both in the NBA. Men playing really well for the Houston Rockets. 5-point lead for the Pistons. Jaquez gave up the 3, drives in, and cashes in his game.
Beautiful seam opened up for him, and he just is such a good straight-line driver, able to get all the way using that left hand.
A 6-point game last Thursday against the Celtics. A 3-point Pistons lead. Here comes Jimmy. Oh, he found a wide-open Drew Sears to ever play for the Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, Butler getting downhill. 4 assists for Jimmy already, finding Drew Smith.
Oh, nice. Comes off up center.
Yeah, has great energy. Always rebounds the ball so effectively for them coming off that bench.
That's a rare Butler turnover. Ron Holland coast to coast. And Holland could not control it. Here comes Jaquez. Butler makes the catch. Deep in the corner. Kaboom.
Quick pitch ahead by Jaime Jaquez Jr. Getting Jimmy Butler that comfy corner triple.
Ties the game at 28. That's Holland of his rookie season. This is Jaquez. Posting up on Holland, ducking in. And Holland pulls him down. Holland at 6'8". Jaquez at 6'6", and the Pistons win the tip. This is Marcus Sasser, second-year guard out of Houston. Isaiah Stewart posting Love. And missing on the jump hook, and a good defensive board for Kevin Love. 3-point Pistons lead. Love against Fontecchio. Gets deep and gets 2.
Love right there. Good strong move on the interior.
How about 16 paint points for the Heat in this quarter? Stewart gets 2 in Jesuit High School. A 3-point Pistons lead with under a minute left in the quarter. Jaquez brought the ball with him and had it wiped out by Stewart. It's a goal. Heat within a point. They have trailed by as much as 8 in this first quarter. Pistons have made 13 of their 19 shots. That's 68% first quarter shooting for Detroit. Here's Beasley on a pull-out. And Butler pulls it down. Jimmy Butler attempting his second 3 here in the first quarter.
It's a 2-for-1 opportunity for Miami. A quick shot 10-second differential will give them one more possession.
So Sasser on the handle, Drew Smith defending. 5 on the shot clock. Stewart threw it too high.
9 points off those turnovers.
Pistons, a team that has lost 4 of their last 5 games. Love missing that good-looking throw. Here comes Asar Thompson. Now it's Sasser, and from behind left in the quarter. And the Little Caesars Arena sparsely filled. We start the second quarter with Miami trailing. Adebayo with the rebound, with the Heat trailing by a point, 33-32. Duncan on a pull-up. And the rebound comes down to Isaiah Stewart. So the Pistons in the first quarter, turnover prone, but they shot really well. They were 6 of 8 from downtown. And Heat 3 games above 500. 5th place right now in the East. Ron Holland. Duncan gets over the screen. Stewart for 3. And Highsmith coming down to help his teammate.
Great gang rebound there. All 3 red jerseys around that ball.
Duncan using the pump fake to get free, but missing the 3. Robinson just 1 for 5 to start the game from downtown. Marquez sticking with Cunningham. Out to Beasley, dangerous shooter.
He's just trying to help on Cunningham, and Beasley able to slip loose. He's already converted 3 for 3 beyond the arc.
Has 11 points in 11 minutes. He started the game tonight for them. By the way, Jaden Ivey, who has been a starter in their backcourt, a late scratch with a sore knee. Just got word from the Pistons PR staff about that. This is Beasley, bottled up by Duncan Robinson. Pick in the 2016 NBA draft here with the Bucks. It's on his 2nd straight 1-year deal. It's a pretty
for him. He's become more consistent as an outsider. You know, that's what's allowing him to perform at this level. He typically comes off the bench. He's one of the best bench shooters this season thus far. Pressed into that starting lineup here with some of the injuries, and
quietly efficient tonight with 9 points. The Heat trailing by 4 as Stewart goes to work in the low post. This is Holland. Now Fontecchio. Blocked by Hockey. 6 and 7. Tightly packed. That's why a 10 team, you are a play-in team. And the Pistons would certainly like a little bit of that. In his 3rd NBA season. Pistons with a 6-point lead. Rozier. Nice pitch for Jaquez. Oh, he needs a 3 to drop. He is thirsty from three-point land right now. Fontecchio. Line drive home run. Spring increase their lead to 9. This is their biggest lead of the game at 43-34. Rozier rejected by Isaiah Stewart. This is Cunningham. Strips into the second quarter. Jaquez with a steal of Cunningham's inbound pass. That's 7 Detroit turnovers. Holland getting it comes from high usage, but nobody wants a turnover number that high. Hero maneuver. That's Rozier. And bam, hunts it down. Highsmith finds Jaquez, and
you're going to see Bam dive cut here. Here comes Highsmith on the rebound opportunity from Bam, and Jaquez from the top of the circle.
On their first 15 scores, already 20 points in the paint. Already against the Pistons this year, having another one tonight. Heater down by 7, Jaquez with 7. Rozier switches off to Cade Cunningham. Oh, the Heat actually in a 2-3 zone defense right now. Cunningham from the top knocks it in.
Him very comfortable out there as a 38% three-point shooter.
That's his first triple tonight. He has 9 points. 10-point lead again for Detroit. That's a 28-game losing streak last year. Here's Hero driving in on Thompson. He stripped the ball clean. That's a great takeaway by young Asar Thompson. Going coast to coast, but no finish. That's frustrating for that young man. Here's Rozier on the move. And it's going to the basket.
Tim Hardaway Jr. really good read and had the angle there to draw the charge.
Remember the last time we were here, he took that hard fall, hurt his head, missed a couple games. We ran into him before the game. He says he's fine now. Oh, a throwaway there by Thompson. Here comes Jaquez with Cunningham. And that's pretty good transition defense by Cunningham. Jaquez got trapped under the rim. And what do we have here? A turnover on the Pistons for a double dribble. And he's 4 turnovers. So check that box for the Heat. Yet Miami's down by 10. He'd only have 5 points in the quarter. Bam, under duress. That's a forced shot that he missed. Here comes Cunningham on the lob, and Thompson slams it, especially in the East.
Yeah, so competitive with that group. A lot of candidates.
By the way, a 16-5 run to open this second quarter by the Pistons. The Heat just 2 of 11 from the field in this quarter. They've missed all 4 of their threes in the quarter. Drew Smith tries one.
And to see the team get Tyler the ball in some position.
6 times. Seemed like he had the game won until it went the other way. 12-point Detroit lead. 6.5 to play here in the second quarter. That's Sasser. Yikes. Sends the Pistons lead to 15 now. 52-37.
Another double teaming Jimmy Butler in the post as well.
Hero knocks his streak to 58 consecutive games with at least 1 splash. That gives him the second longest three-point shooting streak in Heat history. Trailing only Duncan Robinson.
That was a 34-footer he had to shoot, though. That's how hard it's been for Tyler to get an open shot. That is serious range.
Heat forcing the Pistons into a 10th first-half turnover. Bam got to try to rescue it. Could not. Thompson and Bam continue to scrap. Drew Smith to the floor. Bam with a deflection. What a sequence. And Heat trailing by 12. They were down by 15 a moment ago. Young Asari Thompson operating against Highsmith looks smooth. That's 7 points for this former Broward County co-player of the year with his twin brother Amen. They did that together at Pinecrest, where they won the Class 4A state championship. Oh, Drew Smith missed on the move. Butler able to tip it. Drew Smith locking in on Marcus Sasser. Now Durant off the jump hook on Hero. Missed it twice. And Highsmith reels it in. Butler in the post on Beasley draws the foul. This is Caleb, and Butler has it back. Oh, manipulated. The Heat within 10.
Good hard drive by Jimmy. Rejected the screen there, went on his own to the baseline.
Oh, Beasley got away with steps there. Butler knocked it free. He knocked it right out of the hands of Beasley. The 11th Detroit turnover. See what it turns into. Butler gets fouled. 2 straight games with 8 free throw attempts.
Points every night when you're struggling to score. But he in the league, particularly as a star, because most of the stars in this league shoot a lot of shots and take a lot of bad shots.
He's only taken 11 shots a game this year.
He's been really efficient in getting that line.
Bad fall for Highsmith. Hardaway Jr. missing the triple. Durant colliding with Love. Cunningham comes back for the Pistons. Look out, Holland on the break points in this half. Jimmy powering his way back. Points on 61% shooting. He's only committed 8 fouls, Sean, in the last skills for Jimmy Butler now in his 14th NBA season. His 6th with the Heat. He's a 6-time All-Star and constantly middle foul. And in comes Paul Reed, who's had a very interesting last couple of days for the Pistons. They waived him 2 days ago. They re-signed him before binging here in the quarter. Jimmy Butler got 17 points on 6 of 8 shooting. He has 10 points here in the second quarter. He's down 8. That's Sasser. Short. Butler sparking a Miami comeback here. Didn't get the foul that time. Here comes Cunningham. Nice pass. Reed maneuvers. That's a Heat touchdown.
About that vision, though, and just the knowledge that Jimmy would be open right away because he was late getting back. Kevin Love with that quick pass makes an easy 2 points for Jimmy Butler.
Just over 2 minutes left in the half. A wraparound pass by Beasley, picked off. Miami right now on a 12-4 run. They're within 6 points. Here comes Drew Smith. Put on the brakes, sets up his. Thank you, guys. Amy, Isaiah, the first 4 years of his career with the set.
I like what he brings to Stewart out now with a hyperextended left knee. They need somebody else in that front court to provide some depth. He's also got some quickness and is not as big and strong as Duran.
Drew Smith with a shot clock down to 5. Butler engaging 12-point quarter, a 19-point first half for him.
Yeah, this has been a huge half for him, and he'd have needed every bit of it, but Tyler.
You say it, and Jimmy Butler feels right, so that's what he's doing. A 21-point first half for Butler. 14 of those 21 in this quarter. Miami down by 4, minute 18 left in the half. Paul Reed looking for a dribble handoff. Now dumps it for Fontecchio. 6 on the shot clock.
Right now, guy is flying around. Wow, what a cut and finish.
Only 21 years old, apparently already has his pilot's license. Woo! Looked like an astronaut. Looked like one of those drones been flying around, John. Here's Highsmith out of the corner. A rainbow trip, his first field goal attempt of the game. And it cuts the deficit to 3. 33 seconds left in the half. Fontecchio, step back 20-footer. No. And Butler with a rebound for the Heat. Now Jimmy, 21 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Shot clock down to 7 for Bam. Now it's in the hands of Jimmy. Bam for 3.
Andrew there with that left-hand reach-in.
John, sorry, a lot of teams shy away from drafting a guy that stays in college. Left in the half, and the Butler. Butler, will he get it off? He did. And
yeah, I love how Jimmy not only scored, he had 5 assists, 0 turnovers. So solid floor game along with that offensive production.
Sorry, Philadelphia. He got to slow these guys down on the defensive end. The Pistons with a 6-point lead as we get rolling here in the third quarter. On a mild winter night in Detroit, a 40-degree night as Hero lost the ball. Cunningham on a hit ahead. Thompson on
points in the paint right now
in the first 2 quarters. They need to get on track. Miami trailing by 8, a minute into the third. Duncan coming baseline. Highsmith's pass deflected. Hero has it with 3 to shoot. In and out. And Duran comes down with a rebound for Jalen Duran. That's his 9th rebound tonight. Timmy Hardaway flipping it back. Beasley flipping it up and in.
Super quick release. As soon as it touches his hands, it's up.
Jimmy Butler from the corner. In and out. That's his 3rd three-point attempt tonight. He's made 1 of them. Here comes Beasley. And Highsmith quickly to the rebound. Highsmith, nobody going to stop him. He's going to take it all the way in, but it's
offense right now here in the third quarter.
First 7 points of the quarter for the Pistons. Here's Cunningham. Highsmith tight on him. Great help by Bam, but it left all good, folks. Now the Pistons with the first 9 points here in the third quarter. That's not good. The Heat are down by 13 with 9.5 minutes left in this third quarter. It has been difficult for the Heat on both ends of the floor tonight. Jimmy thinking about 3. Shot clock was winding down. And tonight numbers 8 and 9 in the game. By the way, our
small world, as we talk about all the time, it's so small. Yeah, it's amazing.
In the Richmond area. But Butler with the 2 free throws cuts the deficit to 11. Jimmy has 23 points. He's 8 of 9 at the stripe. That's a defensive rebound for Butler, and here they come. Hero in transition. Get up. Tyler Hero cannot find it from three. He's 1 for 6. Holland with a left hand. Highsmith sits out. Oh, the Heat just cold from three. 6 out of 24 as a team. Cade Cunningham, he already has a double-double. 10 points, 12 assists, only 2 turnovers. Cunningham rejected by Payne. He just slammed the door on Cade Cunningham. Jimmy bumping with Beasley, takes him to the paint, and he coughed it out. Here comes Tim Hardaway. Beasley just put on the brakes, now drives in, and from behind, Highsmith knocked it free. Well, he never gave up on the play. Haywood Highsmith got beat by a step and recovered. A great lesson for young players. You might get beat initially. You could get yourself back into the play if you hustle. 4 minutes into the third quarter, Hero trying to get himself
for Tyler, but maybe this can get him going.
Detroit lead. He's going to need some more scoring for Tyler Hero. He's used to upping the volume when the game gets tight and the game gets late. Cross court to Beasley for a 3. 9 points. He had a 21-point game. The last time these clubs met was held with 3 points when he missed 11 of his 12 shots in the late October game in Miami. Streaky shooting. Nice pass. Bam could not put it in after the crafty Hero feed. Drew Smith finds Butler underneath, but he's surrounded. 6 on the shot clock. Drew Smith gets in. The son of the Hall of Fame Heat point guard, whose jersey hangs in the rafters, one of the retired numbers for Miami. Cunningham on the post against Bam, bottled him up. Here's Beasley. In the Paul Reed, he'll fire with 2 on the shot clock. They're in front by 15.
That was a very good defensive possession with multiple efforts there up until that tough Reed shot.
Hero from way outside. And the rebound comes to Thompson. Hero slipped in getting back on defense. Hardaway Jr. driving on Rozier, muscles his way in, and it's going to be a block. For a message from Doral Kia. Doral Kia is a 15-point, now a 6. Bam Adebayo with just over 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Turns for the hook and hit.
Basket too. That's a good, strong move by him, getting into the paint with the right-hand hook.
Well, Miami finds itself down by 14. Cunningham, nice pitch for a just now. Asari Thompson with 17 points. A miss. He got some road issues. They got his first 2 points of the game. Miami needs everything to click. They're down by 14 with 5.5 left here in the third quarter. Cade Cunningham, 10 points, 14 assists. And Butler has the rebound for the Heat. 23 points, 8 boards, 5 assists for Jimmy. He needs some help. Butler on the high post against Fontecchio. Leans in, and it rolls off. Jaquez for 3. Jaime Jaquez getting good shots, but he's struggling. He's 3 for his last 25 from downtown. Well, that's over a 14-game stretch of really rough luck with his 3-point shooting. He'd stay behind by 14. They've missed 20 of their 26 triples. Cunningham knocks one in. A triple for
Get enough space on the pullback to unleash that triple.
Now Miami's down by 17. The biggest lead of the game for the Pistons. Shot clock down to 7 for the Heat.
He's getting regularly into give it to Jimmy and watch him right now as opposed to getting to that ball movement. It's just hard to rely on him to have to score in every possession, and got to get back to running hard, cutting hard, and really moving that ball.
Heat offense been stagnant. The defense just not quite up to par tonight for Miami. Sasser on the move. Missed tip by Paul Reed. And here comes Tyler Hero. That's 1 for 7 with his 3-point shooting tonight. Gets tangled up with Sasser and taken down for the turnover. And Jimmy. And it comes. That's Beasley for the cutting Reed, who scores easily. 6 points for Paul Reed. And the Pistons lead it. Terry Rozier maneuvering a step back three. Kaboom. Well, he'd have some coming back to do, trailing by 16. Just over 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Beasley with Hero reaching in. Oh, was in the cookie jar and pulled it away. And Sasser in the absence of Jaden Ivey, and that's his second triple of the game. And
hits that gap. And
the Detroit Lions, Buffalo Bills game last night. What a game. Both teams scored in the 40s. The Bills prevail. Heat trailing by 16. That's a Beasley three. And again, quarter. And the Heat again trailing by 19.
Yeah, this is a team that averages 13 made threes for an entire game. They've got 15 already.
Ahead of Tyler Hero in negative games. Duncan did that between February of 2021 and 9 points for Hyman. Heat trailing by 17. Is that man again? This time, actually, Duncan Robinson, the of the game, and the Heat are within 14.
6 assists for Jimmy Butler on the pitch ahead. Duncan getting to that corner, and need him to continue to be active out there looking for that triple.
Threes can bring you back, so can your defense. Butler with the steal. Here they come, the gang in red. Kevin Love, rejected from behind by young Ron Holland, the 19-year-old rookie out of Duncanville, Texas. Fontecchio. And Kevin Love looking deep for Jimmy. A long lead. He gets there. Having a feast tonight at the Heat's expense. His second big game. The Heat find themselves 15 points behind with 1:12 left here in the third quarter. Sasser to his left. Now Holland down the middle finds Fontecchio. Good Fontecchio gets it back. And draws a foul on Kevin.
Robinson came down with a sneaker right on his face.
The City team with the best record in the West. The Thunder 20-5. They'll play for the NBA Cup tomorrow night in Vegas against the Magic. Breaks.
Yes. Getting on top of the basket with that one-hand pike.
That was impressive for Jaime. He has 11 points in his 14 minutes. Miami down by 15 though. Sasser. This is Holland, gets by Love. And was fans ago. Well, Heat gonna need one of their best fourth quarters of the season to try to rescue this game. That's right. Only to lose in overtime. Marquez missed the spinner. Rebound comes down to Sar Thompson. Looking deep, but Rozier gets back for the steal. 15th Detroit turnover, only 2 in this quarter. Jimmy with a runway. Sets up Rozier for the wing three. And the rebound comes down to Asar Thompson, and that will end. Switch to a 2-3 zone defense. Drew Smith comes away with a steal at the top of that zone. Jaquez for the cutting Rozier. He puts it in. All right, Jaquez, third straight really good game with double-figure points against the Pistons this year for Jaime. Shot clock at 5. Cunningham missing the three. Rozier with a rebound. You could feel the energy beginning to change. Rozier spinning. Bam, as the trailer finds Jaquez. Would not go in for it. Fontecchio with a rebound. When Jaime starts making that three-point shot, he's going to be a terror out there for the Heat. Duran dumps it. Fontecchio scores. Heat defense caught watching.
Just too easy there.
Fontecchio
can't overcommit and leave Fontecchio wide open under the basket.
Duncan for 3. He is really struggling with a three-point shooting. 8 out of 31. That's 26%. We're a couple minutes into the fourth quarter. Fontecchio trying to escape the defense, turns it over. Bam with the steal. Hardaway steals it back, and here comes Beasley. Bam giving chase. In the NBA this year. That's Friday night's challenge. Right now the Heat have their hands full here with the Pistons. Important because the Heat need every point they can get, trailing by 13 with just over 9 minutes left.
Yeah, coming off the baseline there, Duncan getting that down screen allowed him to get that open three.
Duran puts it to the Pistons' credit. They're without Two starters tonight, Tobias Harris and Jaden Ivey, both out with injuries. They lost a third contributor in Isaiah Stewart, and Johnnet hasn't for most of this second half. Right now, it's a 16-point Detroit lead with 9 minutes to play. Drew Smith. Here's Rozier off the Adebayo screen. And during rebound, they have pounded the Heat on the glass tonight, 41-27. John, they've very familiar, and John, they are controlling the glass for the third straight time this year against the Heat. I mean, it came in the first two outings. They out-rebounded Miami by a total of 23, and tonight they've out-rebounded the Heat by 15. Here's Beasley. And the rebound to Rozier. Just 8:05 to play as Rozier flips it up and draws the foul. His offense a little quiet the last few games. Rozier for the season at just under 12 points a game with 9. Jaquez on the bench with 13. Tyler Hero just checking back in. The Heat down by 17 with just under 8 minutes left. Jimmy Butler also field, and they're 59% from 3. 16 out of 27. That's Hardaway. Yeah, that's Terry Rozier. He has been rebounding the ball effectively for Miami.
Good defense by Tyler Hero on Tim Jr. too, contesting that shot. Need more of that closing out this game. There's just very little room for error with this deficit.
Drew Smith dials the right number. Reading Cry, courtside view of this 107-92 Pistons lead. We got 7:10 left in the game. Sarge Thompson got there but missed on the flip. Bam comes away with his 7th rebound. Tyler Hero. It has been an unusually quiet evening for him. 4 of 13 shooting, 1 out of 8 from 3, only 10 points. That's 14 under what he averages. Cunningham
as a result, been able to get them some really quality shots.
Jimmy Butler with his 10th rebound, giving him his 2nd double-double of the season. Hero will pull up from mid-range and a split.
Well, he's been really been contested and defended outside the arc, so he had to get inside with the quick catch and go, pull up with that right hand dribble, and they need threes.
Have been 2 giving tonight. Sarge Thompson, his best game of the year by far, with 19 points. Thompson also with 7 rebounds. Hero stepping to the putback possessions. We're under 6 minutes left in the game. That's Beasley again. And
there. He's got that ultra-quick release.
He's got season-high 28 points as Butler tipped it. 5 minutes left. Cunningham missing on the 3. And Rozier hustles to the rebound. There's still enough time. Yeah, it's going to be a foul on the Pistons. And Sarge Thompson having a conversation with Curtis Blair. Maneuvering past Beasley with 5 minutes to go in this 4th quarter. This is Paul Reed, former DePaul Blue Demon. Cunningham, another nice pass. That's Thompson, who misses on the 3. Reed with the offensive rebound. 40 left here in the 4th quarter. A 14-point deficit for Miami. Cunningham against Hero. Hero poked it free. Here comes Drew Smith. Oh, he ran. But again, John, in his 9 games off the bench. Cunningham back the other way, runs in a stonewall defender, and bam, we get a double team on 55% three-point shooting for Detroit. Cross court to Thompson against the Heat zone. It's Hardaway. And the rebound comes down to Hero. By the way, the 17 threes for the Pistons. Ties their 5th most in a game this year. Here's Hero. Heave-ho.
He's played excellent defense, and that athleticism is the reason why he's able to stay like glue close to Tyler, who's really good at creating separation from most defenders.
Oh, pretty lean-in move by Cunningham, but he missed the layup. Jimmy Butler having one of his better statistical games. 28 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, and going back to the... Butler at the stripe with 3:18 left on the clock. Steals in the game. 29, but Miami down by 11 with 3:14 remaining, and the clock moving. Got to be perfect down the stretch for the Heat. Perfect. Hardaway Jr. Now Fontecchio. And that helped.
They're in the lead with that many turnovers. Miami scored 22 points off those 19 turnovers.
Not only in the lead, a double-digit lead with 19 turnovers. Oh, the rainbow by Tyler Hero. Point game.
He is ignitable.
2:40 to play. Cunningham probing for the 15-footer. He missed it. Butler with his 13th rebound. A score here could really make it interesting. And they get it. The 15 Miami here in the fourth quarter. They will press full court. Oh, Pistons break it easily. Down to 2:18 to play. Beasley operating against Rozier. Drew Smith on Cunningham with 6 on the shot clock. 3 on the shot clock. Cunningham double. Beasley unloads. It's an air ball and a shot clock violation.
The Pistons, they tried to play off the double team. Cade Cunningham waited too long to pass out of that double team.
Under 2 minutes left in the game. Key possession, a Hero 3. Got it! Tyler Hero. By only 3. It's a 21-5 Miami run.
Is he clutch or what?
Wow. What a delivery by Hero. Here's Cunningham with a shot clock down to 6. Thompson with a foot on the three-point line. He missed it. And Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat could tie it with a 3. A minute 18 left.
Oh, he picked up his dribble. Go to work, Jimmy.
Jimmy against Hardaway. Barreling in and scoring for Miami. It's 112 to 111. Here's Cunningham, dogged by Drew Smith. Look at that defense. Butler doubled. They knocked the ball free and take it away with 54 seconds left in the game. Back in the hands of Jimmy. Gets by Thompson. Hero fakes it. Now fires. Oh, short. Butler gets the rebound. 40 seconds left in the game. Gets by Durham to the basket for the flip. He missed it and no foul. Eric Spoelstra can't believe it. He thought Butler drew the foul. Now you need a defense and a rebound. 25 seconds left. Pistons with a 1-point lead in the ball. 5 on the shot clock for Cunningham. 3 to shoot. Cunningham off the spin, runs into Smith.
To be able to advance the ball to the front court.
Cunningham in the Jimmy. Looking back for Tyler. Can't get it there. Now he does. He'll fire. And hit! Left. No timeouts for the Pistons. Cunningham from half court. Missed it. For the second straight visit to Detroit, the Heat.
All those triples there in the fourth.
He wasn't the only one, John.
In the back court here. Whoa, Terry Rozier getting close there on that inbounds catch.
Rozier with 11 points in the game. Oh, Bam bobbled it and lost it. Turnover on their first possession of the overtime. Cunningham. Oh, excellent defense by Rozier. Cunningham underneath missed it. Another miss inside. And rebounds and assists for Butler tonight. Rozier lobbing. Bam, putting it in. Take their first lead in a long time. Miami was down at the half by 4. They did not lead in the second half.
Ball goes right off of Thompson out of bounds. Moment could be too big right there for them.
21 Piston turnovers have ignited the Let's Go Heat chance here in Detroit. Rozier pulled back 20-footer. Bounces off to Jalen Durham. 15 rebounds tonight for Durham. So Butler and Duran both with 15 boards. That's Beasley. He missed it. And Jimmy, the chairman of the board in Miami tonight. What a game for Jimmy. Dominating game. He's an assist away from a triple-double. Butler maneuvering in. Another 2 points for Duran.
Around the bigger Duran.
Beasley finally missed one. And Butler with his 17th rebound tonight.
Boy, what a momentum shift. Nothing going right for the Pistons here. Jimmy just seemingly grabbing every board.
Under 3 minutes left here in overtime. Butler swings it out for Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Duncan passed Hardaway all the way home.
Struggling. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff trying to steady them and run something out of this timeout to be effective.
Detroit hasn't made a field goal since the 5:05 mark of the fourth quarter. Beasley with a brick and Hero with a rebound. The Heat in firm control right now. They have outscored the Pistons here in overtime 6-0. They into the fourth quarter on an 18-2 run. Do the math. It's the Heat pouring it on at the right time. Rozier for Duncan. 6 to shoot. Duncan on the run for 2. 8-0 Miami, and the Miami in front. 122 to 117. Just under 2 minutes left in overtime. Look out. Butler against Ron Holland finds Hero open for a triple. Oh, he may have aimed that one a little too strong.
May have been too open there.
Here's Cunningham. Hero's 3 in the closing seconds force the overtime. Hardaway, immaculate minutes. But John, the Heat need a score here. They're only up by 2 with 1:32 left in overtime. Another crucial possession in this long battle. Hero against Holland to the basket and out to Ben with 10 on the shot clock. Duncan back to Ben. 7 to shoot. Hero forces it up and airballed it. Not a good possession. Hardaway Jr. Oh my! Points in a row here in the fourth quarter on 3 straight triples. Now the Heat need a score to take the lead back with a minute to play in overtime.
Jimmy lost his shoe.
One shoe for Butler, and 1 point behind is Miami.
Oh, no.
Bam. To the basket with 3 on the shot clock. Got to put it up. Oh. Butler with a rebound left. Cunningham puts the... Well, this amazing game roars on. A triple-double, by the way, for Cade Cunningham. 20 points, 18 assists, and 11 boards. Hero, an open 3. He missed it. And the rebound of Duran with 20 seconds left. They
got a foul. Got a foul. How did they not call that a foul? Screen actions.
They got a call. Oh, into the backcourt. Threw it away. Hero with the steal. 14 seconds left in the game. Unbelievable. Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. With 9 points. The lob in for Butler. Makes the catch. Goes up. Missed it. Gets it back. And a foul with his free. Gets it. Gotta hurry, Tyler. 3 seconds left. A long 3 for the win. And the game ends.